maybe I haven't gone. Oh, they've got another car. What's the new one? Let's just go for it. 2 upgrades. What does that mean? Stainless steel laser. Yeah. There's certain words in engineering that you don't want to say. It's kind of weird that certain engineering words have got like second meanings. Okay. Does it make any difference though? Probably not. Yeah, handling nitro accelerator. It's not like there's an extra thing on it. I like that though. You get access to extra cars though. That's fun, right? Okay, immediately right turn here. I wonder if my car's a little bit bigger, so I can just. Yeah, it looks like I can just get this stuff out of the way. Looks like at the end of the track there's going to be like some really nasty turns. There is a straight somewhere around here. Probably here. I got there just in time for it. My speed looks quite fast. I didn't check the top speed, but yeah, that is quite a nasty turn there. But yeah, the graphics obviously not the best on this game, but those trees are not the most defined, are they? Well, I just... you know what, it's like, sometimes it's... Maybe it's just old. It's getting old. The way the landscape is loading is a little bit... I do wonder if it had better graphics, I could still go at the same speed and be a little bit more like... Maybe I will try turning anti-aliasing on. Because there's just a few moments where it's not quite loading up fast enough. So it's confusing me a little bit. Like there, like... Because I'm seeing a different part of the track in the background. It's just my brain is not processing it quickly enough. Yeah, I will actually, you know what, I will turn, no, Santorini. Can I, let's go for, which car haven't we tried yet? Maybe this? I think that is the only one I haven't tried. Might be mistaken, but... But yeah, I wanted to, let me just... Like, what happens if I try to turn an ear? It's quite an old game, so it should be fine, right? Ah, cool. This track looks super wonky as well. Not really helping me much, to be honest. God man, the contrast. Well, this track especially is super wonky. It's hard to play this one. These is a bit of contrast with these colours here. Kind of like an interesting exercise in. There must. I bet there's some very interesting like documents about computer graphics. Kind of forgot about my boost there for a minute. Yeah, struggling there. I cannot see where I'm going. At least I can see a little bit better here though. Plus point of anti-aliasing, the graphics look a little bit better. Minus point, it doesn't make any difference to actually anything else really. Let's go Reykjavik or wherever. I assume that's where the track is. Actually, there are a couple of big cities in Iceland, I think. It's not exactly known for it. You know what? I'm just gonna if we've got a choice, I'll just go back to. Wasn't there one of these cars that I was like, wow, that really did much better? Which one was it? Let's just go back to this. Well, this is a complex looking track. What are those things in Iceland called? A yurt? Or was that a different country? Okay. How am I supposed to get through? This one we might not finish first. You know, lucky we got that, because I ran out of boost. I guess a track like this is good if you're just trying to learn the turns. Typically in a turn you know, I'd go here, right? I think at high speed, it's weird that you, yeah, maybe I wouldn't then. It kind of reminds me of reversing a bit. Yeah, if you're actually on the inside, you'll actually naturally gravitate towards the outside of the lane. Kind of interesting seeing that. Yeah. Because what I'm trying to say is that at slow speeds, you want to be on the outside so you give your car enough room to rotate, so it goes perfectly into the middle of the, you know, the lane you're entering. But at high speed, I guess it's not really like that. You're kind of the opposite, in fact, it's true. Let's just stick with this. I'm comfortable with it. Exactly, buddy. This is a much more complex looking track. At least the signage is good, right? Even though I can barely see what I'm doing. Damn. I just assume there must be some kind of straight section here. Oh, I like the colour changes, that's cool. Is that the Northern Lights, isn't it? Yeah, what is up with in this straight? There's that weird little bump, like a semicircle. That is brutal. I have a feeling that in like a really good like Forza or something, doing something like that really well would be quite rewarding though. Yeah, it's definitely my favourite track so far. It's awesome. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with this car for now. Was there another one? If there's another one, I will try the new ones as they come up. Yeah, it's a lot easier when you got a five-lane highway. Yeah, you actually don't need to let go of accelerate much at all if you've got a reasonable line. Do I actually need to let go at all? Have I just been... Okay. Yeah, I think the thing is... I feel like if it's like a 90-degree turn, you might need to let go. But none of these turns are quite 90 degrees. Yeah, and when it's like a semicircle turn, just a semicircle, like we've got a lot of those ones here. I think then you can basically just drift through the whole lot of it. Actually only won by 4 seconds though, so that's not great. I wonder why that is. Let's try this. Did I choose the right? Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I prefer what I was doing before, which is not pressing the accelerator all the time. It just feels weird to do that. I'm still pressing it a lot, don't get me wrong. I wonder also if the computer is getting better based on the fact that I keep on winning. Possibly, right? No, back to 9 seconds. Okay, so it made no difference. That is weird though. The one race where I was literally just pressing like accelerate the whole time, I won by less. It must mean that my line was worse. I actually quite like this car. Oh, well, it's got some real U-turns in it. But again, with a 5-lane highway, okay. Interesting start, that one. Yeah, there's a big straight coming up after this U-turn here. I'll overtake there. That wasn't bad, right? I think that's the way to do it. You drift from like one side to the other as you go through the turn. Not so much like that one, but especially on like a very wide number of lanes, it's quite easy to do that. I'm out. It's a U-turn, bro. If I just looked at the map half a second before I entered it, actually was my biggest. That's probably my biggest victory so far, over 11 seconds. We're gonna stick with this. Well, okay, this is a bit more complicated, isn't it? Should be fun. You know what's interesting? Because it's actually very easy to delineate the yellow from the orange. This is all like color theory. There's a lot of color theory stuff going on here. See, this is very hard to tell. The other thing I like as well is that some of them, I think some are 2-lap and some are 3-lap. Each course doesn't outstay its welcome, so it gives you something new to think about each time. Ugh. Yeah, on courses like this you can't really look at the map and try and work out how you're going to get through it. Yeah, see here I do get a bit more confused because it feels... I guess if you just look at the stripes on the road... Actually, that's quite a good way to do it. Yeah. Man. Anyway, let's not worry about that. I think the other cars just give up at a certain point.